November 22nd, 1963, a day that changed America forever. President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of hope and progress, was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. The official story? Lee Harvey Oswald, a lone gunman, fired 3 shots from the Texas school. Book depository. Case closed. But for decades, that explanation has been met with skepticism, disbelief, and a flood of conspiracy theories. Why? Because the deeper you dig, the stranger the story becomes. While many theories focus on political enemies, the mafia, the CIA, or even Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, there's one theory that takes the mystery to another level. What if JFK's assassination wasn't just about politics? What if it was about secrets so vast, so otherworldly, that they had to be protected at all costs? What if JFK's death was tied to something beyond Earth? Tonight, we're diving into one of the most extraordinary theories surrounding JFK's assassination. The idea that his push for transparency, especially when it came to UFOs and extraterrestrial secrets, made him a target. Was JFK silenced because he was about to reveal the truth about alien contact? Let's explore the chilling possibility that his death wasn't just a political act. It was a cosmic cover-up. John F. Kennedy wasn't just a president. He was a visionary. His fascination with space exploration and the unknown was no secret. He famously pledged to land a man on the moon, but his curiosity didn't stop there. Kennedy was deeply interested in UFOs and the mysteries they represented. Some believe his interest went beyond mere curiosity. Was he searching for answers that could change humanity's understanding of the universe? Kennedy's vision extended beyond American borders. He pushed for greater cooperation with the Soviet Union on space programs, a bold move during the height of the Cold War. This wasn't just about science, it was about unity. But what if there was more to it? What if Kennedy's desire for collaboration was tied to something far bigger, something hidden in the stars? Declassified documents suggest that JFK wasn't just a passive observer of the UFO phenomenon. He actively sought answers. Among these documents is a memo dated November 12, 1963, just 10 days before his assassination. In it, Kennedy requested classified CIA files on UFOs. What was he looking for? Was he preparing to reveal something the government had kept hidden for years? Or was he uncovering secrets that some believed were too dangerous to share? This memo has become a cornerstone of the extraterrestrial conspiracy theory. Why would a president, just days before his death, be so focused on UFOs? Was it mere coincidence, or was Kennedy on the verge of exposing truths that powerful forces wanted to keep buried? The paper trail he left behind suggests that his assassination might not have been about politics at all, but about secrets beyond this world. Behind the veil of government secrecy lies one of the most controversial theories in UFO lore, the existence of Majestic 12. This rumored group, allegedly formed in the late 1940s, was said to be a secret committee of scientists, military leaders, and government officials tasked with managing extraterrestrial affairs. Their mission? To control the narrative around UFOs and ensure that the public never learned the truth about alien contact. Conspiracy theorists claim that JFK was on the verge of exposing Majestic 12 and the secrets they guarded. His push for transparency, particularly regarding classified UFO intelligence, was seen as a direct threat to their operations. If Kennedy had succeeded, it could have unraveled decades of secrecy and changed the course of history. But was this enough to make him a target? Some believe that JFK's assassination wasn't orchestrated by a lone gunman or even a political enemy, but by something far more powerful, the deep state or shadow government. These entities, operating beyond the reach of presidential authority, are said to control the flow of information and protect the status quo at all costs. If Kennedy was planning to reveal the truth about UFOs, they may have seen him as a liability, one that needed to be silenced. The idea of a shadow government pulling the strings is both chilling and compelling. It suggests that even the most powerful man in the world could be overruled by forces operating in the shadows. Was JFK's death the result of a decision made by those who believed some secrets are too dangerous to be revealed? The existence of Majestic 12 remains unproven, but the theory raises a haunting question. If such a group exists, what else are they hiding? The Cold War was a time of paranoia, secrecy, and high-stakes power plays. Against this backdrop, the CIA and other intelligence agencies operated with one primary goal: protecting national security at all costs. But what if national security wasn't just about nuclear weapons or espionage? What if it also involved guarding secrets that could redefine humanity's place in the universe? Declassified CIA files reveal that some officials viewed UFO disclosure as a significant national security risk. The fear wasn't just about public panic, it was about the potential for global instability. If the existence of extraterrestrial life or advanced alien technology were confirmed, it could upend governments, religions, and the very fabric of society. Kennedy's push for transparency, particularly regarding UFOs, may have been seen as a direct threat to this delicate balance. Some theorists argue that the government used Cold War tensions as a convenient excuse to keep UFO knowledge classified. The narrative of Soviet threats and nuclear brinkmanship provided the perfect cover for deeper, more unsettling secrets. If JFK was planning to reveal classified information about UFOs, his actions could have been interpreted as a breach of this carefully constructed facade. Was his assassination a way to ensure that the truth about extraterrestrial contact remained hidden? This theory suggests that the real reason behind JFK's death wasn't about politics or personal vendettas. It was about protecting a secret so profound that it could alter the course of human history. The Cold War may have been the stage, but the play was about something far more extraordinary. If the government was willing to go to such lengths to keep UFO knowledge classified, what else might they be hiding? And how far would they go to protect it? The Roswell incident of 1947 is one of the most famous UFO cases in history. When a mysterious object crashed in the New Mexico desert, the military initially claimed it was a flying disc, only to later retract the statement and call it a weather balloon. But for decades, rumors have persisted that the crash involved an extraterrestrial spacecraft and that the government covered it up. Some believe that JFK, with his keen interest in UFOs, was rumored to have inquired about Roswell. What did he know? And why was he so determined to uncover the truth? Then there's Area 51, the secretive military base in the Nevada desert. Known for its extreme secrecy and ties to classified projects, Area 51 has long been associated with UFOs and reverse-engineered alien technology. Was JFK too curious about what was happening behind its heavily guarded gates? Some theorists suggest that his interest in the base and its activities may have put him at odds with those who wanted to keep its secrets hidden. The theory goes like this: if JFK was planning to reveal classified information about alien encounters or advanced technology recovered from UFOs, his death may have been a way to prevent that disclosure. The timing of his assassination, just days after requesting CIA files on UFOs, raises haunting questions. Was his curiosity about Roswell and Area 51 a step too far? Did his push for transparency threaten to expose secrets that powerful forces were determined to protect? If JFK's death was indeed tied to his interest in UFOs, it suggests that the truth about extraterrestrial contact is so explosive that it had to be suppressed, even at the cost of a president's life. The Roswell incident and Area 51 remain symbols of government secrecy and the enduring mystery of UFOs. And if JFK was silenced to keep those secrets buried, what does that say about the lengths some are willing to go to protect the truth? If JFK's assassination was tied to UFO secrets, how did the public never connect the dots? The answer may lie in a carefully orchestrated campaign of misinformation and disinformation. From the very beginning, the narrative was tightly controlled. The Warren Commission, tasked with investigating the assassination, concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone, a lone gunman with no grand conspiracy behind him. The media echoed this story, focusing on Oswald's background and motives while dismissing any alternative theories as wild speculation. But what if the Warren Commission's findings were part of a larger effort to steer the public away from the truth? By framing the assassination as the work of a single, unstable individual, the government effectively shut down any discussion of broader conspiracies. Questions about UFOs, extraterrestrial secrets, or shadowy government operations were brushed aside as fringe ideas, unworthy of serious consideration. At the same time, early UFO reports were systematically discredited. Witnesses were ridiculed, evidence was dismissed, and sightings were explained away as weather balloons, swamp gas, or military experiments. this wasn't just about debunking UFOs. It was about ensuring that no one would ever link them to JFK's death. If the public believed UFOs were a fantasy, they would never suspect that they played a role in one of the most shocking events in American history. Was this a deliberate strategy to bury the truth? By controlling the narrative and discrediting UFO reports, those in power may have ensured that the real reasons behind JFK's assassination remained hidden. The result is a mystery that continues to haunt us, with questions that may never be fully answered. If the cover-up was this extensive, what else are we not being told? Over 60 years after JFK's assassination, the mystery remains as alive as ever. New documents continue to surface, each one adding another layer to the puzzle. Yet, despite decades of investigation, the full truth remains elusive. Was JFK silenced by forces within the government to protect unimaginable secrets? Or is the idea of a cosmic cover-up just another outlandish conspiracy theory, born from our need to make sense of the senseless? Theories about JFK's death range from the plausible to the extraordinary, but they all share one thing in common. They reflect our deep-seated distrust of the official story. Whether it was the mafia, the CIA, or something beyond this world, the questions persist. And as long as they do, the mystery of JFK's assassination will continue to captivate and haunt us. If the truth is out there, will we ever know? Or are some secrets meant to stay buried, hidden by those who believe the world isn't ready to face them? For now, all we can do is keep asking questions, keep digging, and keep wondering. Because in the end, the search for truth is as important as the truth itself.